Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, I thought when I'm doing card readings now, I'm just gonna pull the cards instead of shuffling them. So I'm gonna do a pre-made spread, should I say? So yeah, it's just a little um collective reading for all the star signs from Aries to Pisces, and it's just a collective message from what your guides want you to know right now. And I'm using the Power of Surrender card deck. So yeah, let's begin anyway. So your first card is Surrender Low Self-Esteem, and the card says you deserve success, love and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any resent of low self-esteem. So that's the first card, guys. Your second card is surrender to non-action, and the card says now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So that's basically saying right now is like a period of rest, contemplation, hermit mode, and brainstorming. I also get from that card, from non-action. And sometimes doing nothing is the best way to do something. Sometimes, like, instead of acting straight away, it's best to not act, should I say. Moving on. And your next card is surrender outdated beliefs about yourself, and the card says let go of limiting ideas about yourself that ignite that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. So that's basically say for instance it's the way you it's negative self-talk. So if you're basically saying, oh yeah, I'm stupid, you're going to basically start believing that. So it's basically about changing your thought process. So if you think, oh yeah, you're coming from a place of lack and there's not enough, that's going to manifest in your reality. So if you say I'm abundant and keep affirming to yourself you're abundant, abundance will manifest in your reality. Moving on. Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and the easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So that's basically saying to enjoy the journey, because we experience ups and downs, and we all go through some shit, and it could be yeah, we can get into some dark places or whatever, but we tend to focus more on the negative than the positive, because there's positive things happen every day, and it's about once you start noticing more of the positive things, the less negative will manifest, if that makes sense. Moving on, and your next card is surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So that's basically saying to reach out to your angels and pray more, because if you're praying, prayer is a good way of it's a good practice, and also it can be release work as well if you're praying to your angels to help you with certain things, like releasing. But yeah, that's basically saying to pray more and connect more with the divine. Moving on. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try and fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So that's basically saying everyone's journey is different, and you basically can't fix someone. Someone has to fix themselves, and everyone's on their own unique journey. So your journey might not be the same as someone else's. So um, also get a message that is healing comes from within, not without. Moving on. Surrender your ego. Sorry. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humanity will further your goals. So that's basically commit. uh, the ego can be very powerful at times, and the ego is basically separating. Um, the ego is I basically, instead of we. So ego is coming from more self, and the we is coming from more source, like oneness and unity. Um, Ego likes to see itself separate from source, which can be frustrating if you're not aware, because egos can be quite big, and sometimes we can let our egos take over, because our egos are useful, but we all need an ego, but our ego is meant to help us, not what is it? Our ego is meant to. We need to use the ego and not let the ego use us, basically, is the message that's coming through. Moving on. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accept exactly as it is. Accept it as exactly as it is. Will bring you peace. Oh, so that's basically saying some things are out of our control, and sometimes you've got to surrender to the universe, because some things are out of our control, and sometimes we like to stay in control, and some things will just happen in divine timing. So don't force things to happen, is what I'm getting from that card. And the last card is surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So that's basically saying to reconnect with your inner child. Do some inner child healing. Do something childlike. The things that you used to do as a child. To start doing them again, like colouring in, drawing, painting. Just reconnect to your inner child, is what I'm getting to that for that card. Because a lot of us neglect the inner child, and that's where the most healing is. Once you can turn inward and nurture the inner child, it's a form of self-love. So that's your reading, guys. And your main card is prayer. So everything in the reading revolves around the prayer card. So if you conversate with the universe or your angels about all the situations that's going on, that's just a bit of insight. If you conversate with your angels about what situations are going on in your current your current situation, you can get more clarity when you've got a clearer mind, is what I'm getting from that. But peace, love and light, tribe, and I'm going to hit you up real soon.